E.N.D here, day 8 and the last day for the spoilers of Dominaria United. It were 8 days of intense, non-stop surprises spoiled in this legend set. Surely will go down in history as a very strong set. I'm glad and proud that I managed to update you and discuss on a daily basis all the cards spoiled. Very few YouTubers do so nowadays. Let's start. And I want to start with a new cycle of common dual lands. All of them will enter the battlefield tapped. All of them will tap for either one color or the other, but these new lands have basic land types, therefore they can also be fetched. Haunting Figment 1 and 1 blue, it's a 2/1 vigilance, can't be blocked as long as you cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn. Bone Splitters for 1 black, it's a sorcery. As an additional cost to cast the spell, sacrifice a creature, destroy target creature. This may become a standard staple because for only 1 black and sacrificing a token you can destroy any target creature. Impulse 1 and 1 blue, instant, look at the top 4 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Prayer of Binding 3 and 1 white, enchantment, flash, enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent and opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield, you gain 2 life. Combat Research for 1 blue, enchantment, enchant creature. Enchanted creature has, whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. As long as enchanted creature is legendary, it gets +1/+1 and also has ward 1. Ertai Scorn for 1 and 2 blue, instant. The spell costs 1 blue less to cast if an opponent casts 2 or more spells this turn. Counter target spell, as if blue needed another counter spell. Knight of Dusk Shadow for 1 and 1 black, it's a 2/2 with menace. Your opponents can't gain life. 1 and 1 black, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Some rare cards. Ertai Resurrected, 2/1 blue 1 black, it's a 3/2 with flash. Enters the battlefield, choose up to 1. Counter target spell, activated ability or triggered ability. Its controller draws a card. Destroy another target creature or planeswalker, its controller draws a card. The Cruelty of Gix 3 and 2 black, enchantment saga with read ahead, meaning that you can choose the chapter you can start from. Chapter 1, target opponent reveals their hand, you choose a creature or planeswalker card from it, that player discard that card. Chapter 2, search your library for a card, put that card into your hand, then shuffle, you lose 3 life. Chapter 3, put target creature card from a graveyard on the battlefield under your control, any graveyard. Erza assembles the Titans 3 and 2 white, enchantment saga also with read ahead. Chapter 1, scry 4, then you may reveal the top card of your library. If a planeswalker card is revealed this way, put it into your hand. Chapter 2, you may put a planeswalker card with mana value 6 or less from your hand onto the battlefield. Chapter 3, you may activate the loyalty abilities of planeswalkers you control twice this turn rather than only once. If you have a planeswalker card with mana value 6 or less into your hand, you can play this card and go immediately to chapter 2 thanks to read ahead. The Last Mythics, Silverback Elder 2 and 3 green, it's a 5/7, yes, it's a 5-drop. Creature Ape Shaman, not legendary. Whenever you cast a creature spell, choose 1. Whenever you cast a creature spell. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Or look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them onto the battlefield tab, put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order, or you gain 4 life. So for only 5 mana you get this beast, and whenever you cast a creature spell you can destroy artifacts and enchantments, you can put more lands in play, or you can gain life. I want to end this video with some commander cards that you can pull from the set booster boxes. Historian's Boon, 3 and 1 white, enchantment. Whenever it or another non-token enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token. Whenever the final chapter ability of a saga you control triggers, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying and vigilance. Robaran Mercenaries, 3 and 1 white, it's a 3/4 with vigilance, has all activated abilities of all legendary creatures you control. Emperor Mihail II, 1 and 2 blue, it's a 3/3, it's a Merfolk. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may cast Merfolk spells from the top of your library. Whenever you cast a Merfolk spell, you may pay 1. If you do, create a 1/1 blue Merfolk creature token. Activated Sleeper 2 and 1 black. It's a 0/0 with flash. You may have Activated Sleeper enters the battlefield as a copy of any creature card in a graveyard that was put there from battlefield this turn, except it's a fire action in addition to its other types. Rosnacht Hair of Roga 1 red 0/1 Battle Cry. Whenever this creature attacks, each other attacking creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Heroic. Whenever you cast a spell that target its, create a 0/1 red Cobalt creature token named Cobalt of Care Keep. Baru Worm Speaker 2 and 2 green. It's a 3/3. Worms you control get +2/+2 and have trample 7 and 1 green. Tap, creating 4/4 green worm creature token. This ability costs X less to activate, where X is the greatest power among worms you control. If you have a big worm, a 7/7 worm, for just 1 green, you can tap it and create a 4/4 green worm creature token. Greensleeves Marrow Sorcerer 3 and 2 green ***, protection from planeswalkers and from wizards. Its power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, create a 3/3 green badger creature token. It's your card if you like badgers. Dominaria 4/3 legendary artifact. Whenever you cast a multicolor spell, create a tapped Power Stone token. What's a Power Stone token? It's an artifact with tap, add 1 colorless mana. This mana can be spent to cast a non-artifact spell. 3x tap. Look at the top X cards of your library. Put up to 2 of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. So that was the last card in this particular day 8 and last day for the spoilers of Dominaria United. Stay tuned to my channel for more interesting videos about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.